Anybody got a timer, go ahead and put me on the timer. It's hard to give a preacher a microphone and let him give a speech. How many can identify with that? Pastor? I just want to thank God, first of all, just for being the head of my life. I want to thank, we call them Chaplain Miller, so y'all be used to these on that. Chaplain Miller and the Miller family. I want to truly thank God from the depths of my heart for this man, because this is a man who believed in me when he met me on the other side. You see, when you're serving time, you can become whoever you want to become. A lot of people do. They'll put on religious hats and they'll put on different masks and different faces. But it takes a true man to really identify with another man. And this man, he identified not only with me, but several other men who he has become part of our lives. And that's a big thing, that's a big deal to me. So I can't thank God for him without thanking God for Andrea and the Miller children who sacrifice him from time to time and give him up to come and spend the time that he spends behind the prison walls doing what he does. Now, I don't want you to take this lightly, because what Jeremy does is serious business. I am the fruit of his labor. I am a product of his sacrifice and the prayers and the time that he puts in behind those institutional walls. And when I first saw him being at that max camp, I said, oh my Lord, this man don't know what he in for. I mean, St. Clair's serious business. I don't know if he tells the people the in-depthness of what goes on at St. Clair, but his eyes have seen a lot behind those prison walls up there in St. Clair. And I said, oh my God, this man, he in the wrong place. He in the wrong prison. They gonna eat him alive. And if it wasn't for the Spirit of God operating in his life, they probably would have ate him alive. But the love that he has in his heart for people and the love that he shows, he is genuinely everything that we need behind prison walls. Since I was released from prison 9 months ago, just like he said, we've stayed in touch with each other. That shows the genuineness of his heart, the seriousness of his mission that he's on. And we've ate together, laughed together, prayed together, and endured a lot of things together. But I'm here, like I said, as evidence. Can you say that with me? Evidence. You know, sometimes it takes evidence to win a situation. And if you ever been to prison, then you can identify with evidence. Evidence sent me to prison for a life sentence. And that evidence that they had, that they used, was drugs. And the judge gave me a life sentence with a 10-year setup on it, which means that I wasn't going to be able to see the streets for at least 10 years before the parole board thought about releasing me. And it was my faith in God that I believed God was going to release me from prison, to take that life sentence away from over my head and bring me back out to my family, my children, and all the people that cared for me. And it was me meeting this man who saw the God in me, who saw the light of God operating in me and believed in me. And since that time of my release, have given me several opportunities to come and speak to different groups, We Care events, and everywhere he's going, he opened up the door for me to come. Because that's what it's all about. When you give, you giving for real, seriously. You believe in a person, not just him, other guys I've met through Kairos. My friend Charlie is here, drove up from Gunnerville. Pastor here, these men that I met doing Kairos, and we made impact in each other's lives. And then to see us on the other side, God is doing what he's doing in the lives of men behind prison walls. And he's doing it through missionaries, through chaplains, through organizations like We Care, who go in and pour out their time, their love, and their sacrifices. And you know what it takes to keep things like that going. Don't look at me in that tone, boy. I get to talking about money. It takes those things. That's the vehicle that gets you to go from A to D. But here's the thing. As you see what's standing in front of you, this is the results. A man whose life has been changed by the power of God, a man who has been given a second chance to come out here in life and be a productive citizen, a man who's been trusted again to be sitting amongst you all, a man who went from saying to judge that we don't want him in the streets. And society said we done gave up on him, and they said he'll be in there for at least 10 years. Well, if they was to do the math and add it up, 2 years from now would be the time that I'm supposed to be at this banquet. But I'm here today. Because God got involved in the situation. God got involved in that situation and began to operate on that life sentence and cut that thing and pull this from it and put that there. And out of all the things that I achieved, and I thought that my accolades and things that I achieved in prison was going to be the key to get me out, it had nothing to do with any of that. Nothing. God was looking at the heart. God was looking at the mind, the spirit of me to say, now you ready to go back out there. It don't matter about how many trades you got, don't matter how many college degrees you got and how much studying you did in there. I look at the heart. And just like he's looking at the heart of men behind prison walls and showing that he hadn't forgot about them through men like this man who goes in there and brings hope every day. I'm the fruit of that labor. And I thank God that I'm here tonight. I could be in anywhere else, but I'd rather be here. I definitely wouldn't rather be back in prison. Because the food ain't the same as the food we just had. Y'all some humorous people. And the atmosphere ain't the same in there on a Friday night. I wouldn't trade this atmosphere for nothing in the world to be amongst God's people, loving people, some people that believe in me, some people that give me the opportunity to come and stand before them and say, hey, what God is doing, did for me, he'll do it for the next man. And there's some good men behind prison walls, ladies and gentlemen, that's needful out here in society who are eager to get back out here and make a difference in the lives of communities and neighborhoods. They messed up just like I did. But there's some men in there who are really, really godly, repentant, and sorry for the things that they've done. And they want just one more opportunity to come out here and show everybody that I can make a difference. So don't give up on men and women who've been left out or cast out. There's hope for them, and hope comes through people like you and people like me. Amen.